the probe into the signature scandal in West Bengal. It is haunting Abhishek Banerjee. Abhishek Banerjee once again has appeared before the CID, and the CID is questioning him for a second time. So this is TMC National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee, who's appearing before the CID once again. Ridhita is with us. Ridhita, after marathon grilling that took place earlier, Abhishek Banerjee once again appears before the CID. Earlier sources had informed that he did lose his temper when the grilling went on, and he just gave a three-word answer, and that answer was, I don't know. What's the latest? What are you tracking when it comes to this particular investigation?
Well, today's interrogation given to Abhishek Banerjee is very interesting. Given to this week's interrogation that he had on Thursday, it was a 5.5 hours interrogation that went out here only at the CID HQ in Kolkata at Bhavani Bhavan, where at most of the answers, as per the CID sources, tells us that there was discrepancies found in Abhishek Banerjee's answers. To most of it, he did not answer. To a document that was asked from him, what is this document? The sources have not revealed, but there was a document which was asked for him, and he has denied about knowing about this document whole in whole. And as he was saying, that he has replied mostly as I do not know. So that was the answer. Whenever the question about this document raised up, he firstly denied about it, and secondly, when was asked like who is this where is this document and who is having this document, he had said I do not know about going about that answer. However, given to today's interrogation, we are going to see a face-off. It is going to be Kunal Ghosh, whose signature is also there in that day's document. So Kunal Ghosh has his timing at around 3 p.m. today. There will be an interrogation going on with him as well, and also the officers at this point is holding an interrogation with Abhishek Banerjee. By the end of the day, there can be a chance also where both of them can be made to sit together in a face-off
so the focus of today's investigation is not only about Abhishek Banerjee's grilling, but is also about the questions that could be asked to Kunal Ghosh and the possibility of bringing both the TMC leaders face to face. And that could add another layer to the ongoing investigation, which has led to multiple political flare-ups in the state. You're looking at the rebellion that is unfolding, started in the assembly ranks, now in parliament, but the trouble is only mounting for TMC leaders, especially TMC top guns, because our next breaking news input is about more trouble for Abhishek Banerjee. Before telling you more about that, let's tell you about the questions that the CID has been asking Abhishek Banerjee with regards to the signature forgery scandal. Abhishek Banerjee once again appears before the CID. Earlier, he had skipped summons because, one, after the protest that had taken place against him, after which he had sustained injuries, he had cited his health to skip summons. For the second time, it was his meeting in Delhi where he met India Bloc leaders. He was part of the meeting, and then he met Rahul Gandhi as well. After returning to Calcutta, he has appeared before the CID. There was a marathon grilling that took place, and now once again he's before the CID. With that, there's more news coming in. There is another complaint that has been filed, and this complaint alleges corruption of nearly 250 crore rupees in the distribution of Amphan relief funds. This is a complaint that has been filed against Abhishek Banerjee. This complaint was lodged by a person named Abhijit Das, alias Bobby. The complaint has been filed at the Bishnupur police station. On the 13th of June, that is yesterday, he submitted a written complaint to the officer in charge of the Bishnupur police station and the superintendent of police of Diamond Harbour, seeking an investigation into the alleged irregularities in the disbursement of the relief fund. So the Amphan relief case back to haunt Abhishek Banerjee at a time when he's already facing CID investigation in the signature forgery scandal. But Ridhita, put the focus on the complaint and this particular case. The complainant in the case, what are the charges leveled by the complainant? What do we know about this case? Break down the details.
Well, absolutely. You see troubled waters for Abhishek Banerjee, one after the other, not only in the Bishnupur court, in the Bishnupur police station yesterday, but also in the Shiliguri police station. There were another complaint on the same matter. So you see back-to-back cases that are now being coming against Abhishek Banerjee, now given to the consideration of the 250 crore Amphan relief fund, fund scam that he has had happened. Abhijit Das, who had submitted this letter before the OC yesterday in the Bishmapur police station. His name is also Bobby. So Bobby had filed this case given to the consideration about the Amphan mismanagement that has been taking place, and he claims that about 250 crore management disaster fund has been eloped in the banks of Abhishek Banerjee, and he also goes on to saying, and this is a person who has made a second complaint. Earlier also we had seen about the scam, about another scam that was
so remember, Cyclone Amphan had caused devastation in West Bengal, unprecedented devastation back in 2020. The year is 2026 now. There's a change in government. There is only trouble that's mounting for TMC leaders, especially Abhishek Banerjee. The latest allegation and the latest complaint that has come to the fore is the allegation of irregularities and misappropriation of Amphan relief funds. What will happen in that case? What will happen to that investigation if it takes off? We'll tell you more about it. But thank you so much, Ridhita, for bringing us the details. With that, it's time for us viewers to take a short break. We'll be back with more news and updates.